welcome back to Beauty Bee and to a full collection palette bingo. I didn't know what to do today when I sat down to do my makeup, so I decided that I was going to randomly select 4 shades from all of the eyeshadow that I have here with me. So I've got my Pan Those Eyeshadows cheat sheet where I've worked out exactly what I have, and I have 79 shades currently with me right now. And we're gonna randomly select 4 of them. I've got my RStudio pulled up, sample 1 through 79, size equals 4, place equals false, and the numbers we get are 36, 54, 19, and 43. So 19 will be the 3rd shade from my e.l.f. Hot Jalapeno palette. I pulled out all my eyeshadow. So we're going to be working with this green, which actually works fairly well with my top, so off to a good start, I think. There's that. 36 would be the final shade in my Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air palette. Right here, this camel color. So far, I'm definitely getting some Melt Cosmetics vibes. Interesting. The final 2 shades, 43 and 54, would both be from my Wet n Wild 32 pan. This starts at number 38, so 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. This is going to be very colorful. And 54, so 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Okay. Let's get a good swatch of that. Okay, so here's what we have to work with. We have a matte, sort of grungy green shade, a matte camel, a shimmery blue, and a shimmery peach, which, depending on the lighting, you may or may not be able to see. So it looks like I definitely have my work set out for me. I will do some thinking, grab the brushes that I'll need, and I'll be back in just a sec to start the look. And we're back. I think my plan is to use the camel shade to build up a crease, put the light shimmery peach pretty much all over the lid, maybe deepen up the outer corner with the green, and I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do with the blue yet, but, you know, play it by ear. So let's start with that camel on a crease brush, and just going to start setting up that crease. I feel like maybe I should have chosen a more neutral outfit to do a palette bingo with, but, you know, I wasn't intending on doing palette bingo, so here we are. Okay, so that's fine. Now, on to that peach. I think I'm just going to take that on my finger, probably. Figure out which finger I use for what. I'm just going to put that all over the lid. Actually, I don't think I've done that combination before. That's pretty. I'll need to make a note of that for future use before I potentially wreck it with that green and blue. Okay, so now is where things might go wrong very quickly. I'm going to go into this with, I think, just a little shader brush, if I can find it. It's sitting right in front of me, so hidden. You know. Let's get a little bit of that on. That has some leftover pigment. That was probably a bad idea. Just stick that in the outer corner. Should probably build that up a little bit more so that it actually looks like I have something there, but okay. It looks really sloppy right now, but I feel like my looks always look really sloppy and then they come together, usually. Hopefully. I'm gonna add more of that green under my eye. Those are in no way even, but I'll blend those out further later. I think I just want to add the blue in the inner corner. Would that be pretty or would that ruin everything? I don't know. I give it 50-50 shot. I'm just going to go in with this little detail brush. I think it was this blue, correct? I think I got this in my last palette bingo too. Am I right? Editing iris, check that. And I'm just going to stick that in the corner. Yeah, not sure about that. Very not sure about that. Because I just don't know when to stop. I'm gonna fill in maybe the first third of my lid with that. And then I'll use the peach to blend over both that and the green to hopefully create something a little more cohesive than what I currently have going on. Okay. Now more of the peach on the same finger. I'm just going to go over pretty much everything. I mean, maybe I just have low expectations, but I don't hate this. I don't like it, but I do not hate it. Now, going back with that crease brush, I'm just going to take the tiniest bit of that original transition shade, the camel. I mean the tiniest bit. I tapped in once and I tapped as much off as I could. I'm just going to go over all the edges and try to blend things out a little bit better. I'm not really worried about blending out the blue because I do want that to be kind of poppy, but yeah, it's looking real muddy with the green. Add a tiny bit more of the green just on a finger again. Actually, did I add on a finger? No, I used a brush, but we're going to add with a finger this time. Just making sure that that actually looks like green in the outer corner. A part of me just thinks that the way to save this is just to put glitter over the peach. Let's do it, why not? Alright, glitter glue has been acquired and applied. Now for the glitter part. I think I'm going to use this glitter. This is a gold. It's from my NYX Ultimate Utopia palettes. It is very full on. I'm just going to apply that over the entire area where I originally had that peach. And then I'll use the peach to highlight the brow bone. And I think that technically I was sort of following the rules. Okay. actually do like that. I think it's kind of a stupid look with the outfit that I currently have, but it's fine. Where am I going? Now for a little bit of that peach, just on a shader brush, highlight the brow bone with. And I think that's the shadow, at least. I'm going to apply some mascara. For blush, I'm going to be using my BareMinerals Nude blush in the shade Call My Blush. It's the same color as my shirt. Actually didn't realize that as I was picking it out, but hey. Cohesion. Alright, now for the lips, I've pulled actually 2 nudes. I think my plan is to start with this Dior Rouge 100 Nude Look lipstick. It's matte. Okay. And then I'm going to deepen it up just a little bit with my Bite Power Move Creamy Matte Lip Crown. That is a mouthful, in the shade Sazerac. That's going to go around the outer edges. Okay, and I like that little bit of shine that it adds as well. For comparison, here is the Dior lipstick by itself, and here is the Bite lipstick by itself. I think you can see that they're really pretty similar in tone. This one is just a little bit deeper, and it is somewhat glossy, while the Dior one is quite matte. Okay, so where are we? I do think that I want a little bit of highlight, a little bit. I mean it this time. And I think I'm going to use a little bit of the gold and a little bit of this white, because this gold is just a little too deep for me, I've noticed, if I apply it by itself. Just gonna run that across my cheekbones. Maybe a little bit. And I think that is the finished look. I actually really like this. I think the glitter really did pull things together. I don't know that I've achieved what I set out to with this video, because the gold glitter is very much the statement element of the look, and the green and the blue are just accents, and really the camel and the peach could be practically any color. They're more or less blending into the background. And more importantly, I've come up with a look that I enjoy and probably will never replicate exactly, but may take some elements from going forward with products that I likely would not have chosen to use today otherwise. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you will let me know if you like this look, and I guess if you don't like it, you can also tell me, but please be kind. Thanks again for watching. I hope you'll consider liking and subscribing, and I look forward to next time. Bye!